Welcome to the second part of my walkthrough of making my first parts from the Tormach for my knives. I do have some finished brass liners now. So that's just a kind of reference when I was using that one's titanium, but most of the ones I do are brass. So that's how many I've cut so far. That's still the ones I've got left to go. And I'll show you what I came up with for a kind of a jig. I profiled the shape of the liner so I had something to support it all around. I put in 3 of the knife pivots I use, and so what I've been doing is just, I can stack up 3 at a time, work to find for profiling, so making 3 at once. So it's just putting one part on. It's a tight fit. There is one. Oh, I guess I've just got 2 left, so I can do 2 in this last one. I just want to do one cut to show how it was working. And I left the pivot sticking up high enough to fit 5 liners on. So then I just put some other ones on top to fill up the space. Well, maybe I'll finish setting this up. I put the pins are long enough to put 5 liners on. So right now this will have 2 of the brass ones I'm cutting, and then I'll put 3 ones on to fill the space, and I'll put the screws in. One second, I'll show that. Okay, so this is what it looks like, kind of making the liner sandwich. The 2 squares are going to be cutting out. I actually did finally snag a GoPro. I'm going to stick it inside when I run, and I'll film it from outside with this camera, and I'll see, hopefully one of them captures the footage well enough to show. And I'm no YouTube whiz, but I'll try to piece the parts together into one video, and I'll upload that. Alright, let's see how this goes. There's my GoPro in there, and we'll see how it goes. I set this up. Originally I did like a roughing pass and a finish pass, but the finish on the roughing pass was fine, so I just skipped that, and I just cut it all in one go now. I'm totally guessing on speeds and feeds. I kind of did a rough calculation, and I'm doing 5,000 RPM, but pretty slow, like 5 inches per minute, I guess. I'm not sure about this yet. I still got to figure that out, but it works and it doesn't make scary sounds, so I'm gonna try this. So the nice thing about just doing profiling passes without using the bottom of the cutter is I can use up all of the edge of the end mills because I'm only cutting with the edge of it. So I can just, I have this G-code set to use absolutely no Z movements at all. So I manually set the height of the Z, and then it just, whoa, that's super loud. And it just finished doing the profiling pass. Super loud because I have a lot of vibration going on here. I figured out after the fact that just having it sitting on the cabinet and no other supports is not good enough. I'm gonna lag bolt it to the wall behind there and get some support because it needs some serious help on rigidity and to cut out the vibration, so I'm gonna do that next. I'm also not running my flood yet because I haven't finished waterproofing. So there's a few things left to go to finish up before I get it really going smooth, but I'm at a point where I need parts and I need to use this, so I just had to make some parts any way I could. So let's see. And there is my sandwich of liners. Alright, so I'm actually going to go use these on a knife now. Alright, thanks guys.